Oh, hey guys, what's up?
What's up?
Yo.
What's up?
What's up?
You guys remember that stupid shit? Welcome back to my channel. It's Mel, aka Baby Girl. Welcome, my spook dudes and spookettes. Hi, Cindy. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're watching this one with us today. I look forward to your comments now all the time, Cindy. You really encourage me. You really do. Your comments are very nice and they're very encouraging and they really help me keep going. So keep it up, Cindy. And anybody else that wants to leave me nice, encouraging comments, it's always welcome. Of course, for anybody on any channel, I'm sure encouraging words are always welcome. But today, we've got some spooky shit going on over here. I have a whole altar set up here that I usually do, but today we're just doing a quickie. So, first we have the Six of Cups. Right, of Cups signifies feelings of nostalgia, memories, and comfort. So that's very weird that it would come up like this because of the fact that it could indicate a time of emotional healing and finally finding solace in familiar surroundings. So we could say that, you know, maybe hearing the videos help to soothe people and help to make people have like a connection with a story time type setting in childhood or something like that. Moving on, we've got two more to do and then we'll move on to the rest of the video. So, we've got the Emperor, suggestive of stability and security in life. So, you're on top. It's telling me that I'm on top of everything, that everything is under control. My hard work and discipline is paying off, which I hope rings true with these videos because I work so hard on them. You guys don't even understand. I'm trying to get to my first 1,000 subscribers. So if you could please help me achieve that goal, it would mean absolutely the world to me. It only takes, it's free. It only takes you clicking a button and, I'm just gonna come up on your algorithm with my happy face and my ghostly stories. That's it, I promise. No drama, no bullshit. It means that you're in charge of your life, basically. All of these kind of coincide with one another. What do you think? The Empress. The Empress is traditionally associated with maternal influence. It's the card if you are hoping to start a family. Not so much me. She can represent the creation of life, romance, art, and new business. What I think it might be is the starting of this channel. I haven't really been on it for very long. Basically, like, it's the birth of my new channel. I'm hoping that that's what it's referring to, and hopefully the success in it is as well. So, before I get into this video, I have an announcement to make. I and my fiance will be headed out to the Aztlans in Jefferson, Wisconsin, which is very near where I live. This is an ancient indigenous burial ground where there was a small tribe of people, the Aztlans, that lived on this land, and one of the mounds that's there is actually where they buried a lot of the bodies that had passed on in their tribe. They also had a lot of different ways they did things that meant certain things, and we're gonna find out all the good tea on that. Aztlan State Park, and it's in Jefferson, Wisconsin. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell you the date we're going there because I don't want anything to happen, but the ancient Indian town of Aztlan is Wisconsin's premier archaeological site of a National Historic Landmark, located in the Crawfish River. Native American cultures lived here for thousands of years. So, they say that it's extremely haunted. We're going to go and find out. They're open till 11 o'clock at night. Very shortly here on this channel, I will be taking you guys out for a little ghost hunting adventure. I gotta find locations. I also want to make sure that I'm doing this stuff legitimately. Like, I don't want to just go somewhere and be on someone's private property or whatever, But anyways, let's get on with this damn video. Son of a bitch.
What the fuck?
this first one's a story time, and she's a very cute young lady telling the story with her little 1-year-old, and she is so cute. Anyway, but she tells a ghost story, but she also has a nice little video to give you a visual of what she's talking about. And you know, the story just seemed kind of like, oh, it's not so bad, not so scary, until she actually shows the video, and then it's like, okay, yeah, now I can kind of understand why you're a little bit freaked out. She warns you, though, do not watch it in the dark. If you do get scared pretty easily, you probably shouldn't watch spooky videos, for one, and for two, you should probably have someone with you in the room if you're gonna watch this one by yourself in the dark. Okay? Okay.
Tell me a ghost story that sounds completely unbelievable but is entirely...
Alright friends, sit down and get comfortable because this one is crazy. Honestly, warning, I 10 out of 10 don't recommend you watch this one at night. I do have another video that I can show at the end of this one, but please don't watch it if you get scared easily because this one is actually pretty scary. Out of all the stories that I've shared so far, this one is definitely probably the most traumatic one that I've had. I did not sleep for months after this, I'll be honest with you. And that would be my 1-year-old, I'm sorry. So to give you guys some background, I grew up in a very haunted house. It actually happens to be the house that I'm in right now, so take a good look in all of its glory. My little one decided to come sit with me, so she will be joining us for this video. But to give you guys some background on the house, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The kids' rooms are right here behind me, and the master bedroom and connecting bathroom is on the other side. The master bedroom is the room that me and my brothers were terrified of. It's where the most activity happened in the house. There were some nights that even my mom didn't want to sleep in there, for some context of how bad it could actually get. So this experience happened to be a night whenever I was home alone. I was a moody teenager, my family had gone out to do something, and I just didn't feel like going. So being home alone, I'm in the kitchen making myself something to eat when I started to hear some rustling coming from my mom's room. The noises continued, and I already had an idea about what was going on, you know, because of previous experiences, but I decided to ignore it and act like it didn't bother me, because me personally, I feel like if you let whatever there know that you're scared, it'll target you even more. So I continue doing what I'm doing, making whatever I'm making, and all of a sudden I hear a loud crash come from the bathroom. And it's important for me to add this, whenever I was younger, I was trying to build a YouTube channel based off the paranormal. I was always very interested in ghosts and all the spooky things. So my first thought was, well, if it's gonna be taunting me like this, I'm gonna try to catch it on camera. So I get up and I decide to go investigate first. I walk into her room. The lights are off. I turn the lights on because I'm scared. Go into the bathroom, and there is nothing on the floor that could have made that crashing noise. But the towels that were on the towel rack were swinging. So after that, I wasn't so fearless anymore. I got my little butt back out of that room. I left the door open. The lights were back off, and I just started to record because I could still hear the noises coming from the bathroom. Now when I show y'all this video, let me give you an explanation on why I don't really seem like I'm scared or worried. Because at the time, whenever I was recording, the door to my mom's room is open, the lights are back out because I turned them out when I left the room, and I recorded for about 3 minutes, and I wasn't seeing or hearing anything at all in person. It wasn't until later, whenever I actually went back and rewatched the video, because I was telling my mom about it, that I actually saw something on the camera. And let me remind y'all, this is whenever I was a young teenager, so this is one of probably the first iPhones that came out. So the quality's not going to be great, but you'll be able to tell it's the same house in the video. I had to email myself the video, and I'm going to show it to you on my daughter's iPad, just because with a stitch on TikTok, it won't let you insert it in while you're recording, if that makes sense. But this is a screen recording off of my old Twitter, where I had posted it to begin with. Like I said, the video was originally like 3 minutes long. This is a very cropped version that just shows you what I'm trying to show you. But I'm giving you guys one more warning. Please do not watch this if you get scared easily. Alright guys, so while you're watching, make sure you watch this area right here because this is where the presence will first show up. I'll just play that for y'all one more time in case you didn't get a good look. So as you can imagine, I was terrified after that. I did not want to go back into this house. I did not want to go near my mom's room. But you know, when you're underage and a teenager, you don't really have a choice. And to talk about what you see in the video, it crawls out of the bathroom like it's freaking Tarzan on its hands and knees, whatever. And it jumps inhumanly high and so swiftly. I can't even fathom in my head, like, what is that? I did recently put my email in my bio, so if any of you guys have your own stories that you would like to share or for me to share on my account, please make sure you send me those. But if you just want to hang out and hear more of my stories, that's totally fine too. I will see y'all later.
Just enough.
Poltergeists. Have you ever dealt with a poltergeist? Oh, they drive me crazy. They're always throwing shit around or whipping shit at ya or fucking like, you know? I gotta say, I agree with you. The fucking poltergeist shit. I don't know how you deal with it. We're talking about it all the time.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
What's the actual definition of a poltergeist, though? Poltergeists, the energy action. Like, it's not, I don't even believe that a poltergeist necessarily has a soul behind it. I think it's just residual energy, honestly. Depending on what energy is there and what it clashes into, it might be just creating like a tsunami effect or something like that in the spirit world, you know? But some of them can be more aggressive than others, and some are super duper aggressive, which I believe this one to be pretty aggressive. It's definitely worth the watch. It's very creepy. Very, very creepy. Very, very creepy, I tell you, my dear. give this next video here a little bit of your patience as well, okay? I believe that this might be a jinn. They really creep me out because they can shapeshift. They're like evil. I don't know. They're just, for some reason, they really creep me out. Because if you pay attention to the end, you can see how it goes to the jinn and then back to the man. Nope.
Soalan lah, Pak. Sian je. Tak ada, tadi Abang dengar bunyi handphone apa tadi? Tak lah, Pak. Kan dah solat tu. Selalu fikir bukan tak. Tak ada lah, tadi Abang dengar macam bunyi handphone. Masa Abang tu kan dah bunyi azan terus sampai lepas tu dah 30 minit. Tak tahu dah atas tak? EERIE ke? Banyak orang atas. Dah lah, Pak. Orang ke tengah salat tu. Orang fikir bukan.
Tadi dengar macam ada bunyi orang.
Do you believe in animals becoming spirits, or do you just believe that that human beings are the only things living that have souls? I believe that animals have souls too, and I do believe very much so that they are in the afterlife, especially if like they pass away with their owner or something like that in a tragic accident or whatever the case may be. Let me know what your thoughts are. And it's a little bit different to make out, like when she points it out, because I don't quite see what she says she's seeing. But I can't, judge her and discredit what she's saying. She very well might see it. I just don't. Let me know, though, what you guys see, if you guys happen to see it.
So I just got off work and I was going through some of my videos because, storage space, gotta have it. So I was looking for videos to delete. And this one older video caught my eye. I was just gonna delete it, but I'm like, sure, why not? Let's watch it. It's an older video that I posted on my TikTok a while back. Didn't get many views. I was just like, okay, well, maybe people didn't find it as scary as shit as I did. Then I took a closer look, and I shit you not, it looks like there is a horse and rider that passes me. Now, how it starts out is I start hearing noises in the indoor arena. Well, the indoor arena, what's that? It is what horse riders use to ride in, except for it's covered, so it's like a barn. Just explaining for people who don't know what an indoor arena is, because that is relevant to the story. Anyways, and so I walk into the arena, and I'm probably gonna shorten that up. Okay, I don't know. I was talking really loud, so you probably didn't hear that. So we're gonna just ignore that. Anyways, how it starts out is I hear noises. So I go into the indoor arena, and yes, I know my light is crappy, okay? It's not just my light, it is my camera. I have an iPhone. They do not video well at night. iPhone, get it together, please. But that doesn't matter, because when you see what passes by me, and I slowed it down as much as I could, because it here gone. But when you see it, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you see a horse and rider?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Do you see it? There's the horse head. There's the rider. Do it one more time. Horse head. Rider. Do you see it?
those things. This video next is crazy interesting to me. They did happen to catch it all on CCTV camera, which I say if they didn't have the CCTV camera footage, it would be hard to believe that the cross just snapped, especially without either of them being near it. That's what's cool about them catching it on CCTV is like, because you can totally see that they're not even anywhere near this box when it happens, you know?
So this is cool. This is supposed to be...
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Right.
2106.
Yeah, I know, but I think we need to get the owner.
Go and ask the owner. I'll stay here. Go on. Go and ask the owner. So we have literally just had. You've seen where we were standing. Me and Kimmy standing here. Nowhere near the actual exorcist box. So this is a proper exorcist box. Has just fell on its own. I don't know if it's like snapped or fallen off. I don't know. So this is cool. This is supposed to be.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Right, that's just fallen over.
So there we go.
Oh my god!
Yeah, sure.
Right,
What time is it? 2106.
Yeah, I know, but I think we need to get the owner.
Now, I'm sort of iffy about this one because it does say prank at the top. And, you know, I'm just like, so is this a prank video or is it real? But it does seem real to me. It looks like a djinn gliding across the floor. And I'm telling you what, I don't know if I keep just finding djinn videos for some reason in this one, but I'm starting to get a little scared. I'll tell you that right now. Stupid dog. He's always barking. Beagles, they are so boisterous. I take him to my mom's house and he talks nonstop at me. He tries to speak English and he doesn't understand that he can't speak English. This next video, though, is bone-chillingly eerie, okay? With that being said, be careful upon watching this next one. I would lose my damn mind if I saw that in my damn window, okay? This is fucking scary as hell. I don't know if this is fake or real or what, but nonetheless, it is fucking crazy. This guy's trying to sleep, and this person's just like... or thing or whatever, ghost entity, whatever it is just like lurking outside. So weird. Do you hear what I hear? Soon we're going to be listening to that stuff, if you haven't already. But do you hear that? Do you hear that? Honestly, though. Like, seriously, like, not even joking around. Do you hear that? Strange noises can be just as scary as ghost sightings, because sometimes you don't know where they're coming from and you're looking all over. It's like a theater production. The noises are just coming from each and every direction, and that can happen with supernatural activity. What do you think this video is about? Hospitals are very haunted because they see like every aspect of death, from the calm side of it to where everybody knows it's coming, to the intense tragic events that happen that cause death. And so they see the energies of it all. The hospitals do. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that your loved ones are going to stick around the hospital all the time just because that's where they passed away, but some do. I believe that healthcare workers not only have to deal with our living forms, but they do have to deal with our unalived forms as well. Sure, that can be very nerve-wracking when you're working night shift at the hospital. I'm surprised we don't hear about it more often. I don't have a lot of doctors and nurses in my family, so I don't really hear a lot of the stories, but I can imagine with medical professionals in your family that, be quiet, Baba.
Jessica!
Now, in this next video, I thought that this video of the museum was actually talking about whatever is like descending from the ceiling, and it just looked really weird to me. So I thought really that's what the entity was that we were looking at, and then it pans over, and then you'll kind of see what they're talking about. But I was really like thinking here, Do we got a Logan Paul situation going on over here? I don't know if I should put it on my channel, but then, you know, they don't say nothing about it, and it said it's a museum exhibit. So, you know, I don't know. It looks really creepy, though.
Now, not much is known about this next video, considering that the original source is unknown. Where it came from, or who exactly posted this first, remains a mystery. But despite lacking any sort of context, the video is still pretty creepy. Taking place in what appears to be a museum, a group of people visit an exhibit that is, well, a bit disturbing to say the least. As with most lifelike mannequins, there's something quite off-putting about these, but it's not the mannequins that make the video pretty spooky, but rather something else. Whoever took this video seems to have not realized that they captured something unusual during this moment. They didn't see that this was captured.
Very creepy in here.
Appearing out of nowhere, a shadowy figure resembling a woman is caught in the mirror. Its reflection is captured, but the person casting it is nowhere in sight. That is, if it was a person. While some viewers agree that it was a person in the sense that they used to be alive, many believe that this was its ghost. Seemingly dressed in a gown that a woman would wear during the Victorian era, the mysterious shadow passes by, unfazed by the group of strangers in the room. It's as if they've been here for quite some time. But like most videos, without much context, it remains unknown as to who or what was caught on camera.
Catch me if you can! A hotel in Arkansas is said to be the most haunted hotel in America. Norman Baker founded it, but at that time he said that he had the cure for cancer, which was, you know, obviously a blatant lie. And so when people were passing away, he was just burying them all around outside the property. Now, he was full of shit. He shouldn't have said he had a cure for cancer, but maybe he truly believed that he did, and he just was being let down. I don't know. But they were buried on the property, which I believe would you know, make it so that there would be a lot of activity because they didn't pass away. I'm sure they didn't pass away happily. They had to be in a lot of pain. They had to be struggling a lot, depending on the type of cancer, pain, all of it. Oh, because pain, I know with the different illnesses that I have medically, that pain really can affect a person and really can affect how you're thinking, your perception of the world, your perception of other people, everything.
Creepy door is my eyes just so early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Built over 138 years ago, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas has become infamous for its dark history full of death and tragedy, leaving the hotel with the ominous name, quote, the most haunted hotel in America. The hotel was once a treatment center run by a man named Norman Baker. Baker claimed that he had, quote, the miracle cure for cancer. Of course, these claims were completely false, and hundreds of people lost their lives within the walls of this building, hopelessly waiting on a cure that would just never come. Some of the patients' remains were said to be scattered on the property. Now, with a history like that, it's no wonder that today many of the hotel guests claim to have had terrifying paranormal encounters, and some of these experiences were even caught on camera. 4 years ago, Jennifer Chronister was visiting the Crescent Hotel with her mother when she accidentally captured something truly creepy.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door is my eyes just so early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Did you see it? When slowed down, it becomes clear that something moves in front of Jennifer's camera, something that resembles a small child.
Haunted mansions. Now, I assume that haunted mansions are among us everywhere. I see spirits everywhere, like I've always told you. Well, these ghost hunters, though, are trying to talk to a ghost named Goldie, which may have been the owner of the property. I'm not sure. But they did get some pretty good activity going on in there, I will say. Goldie was saying something. She was Goldie Hawn, maybe. Is she still alive? Goldie Hawn. I always liked that.
Historic McIntyre Villa in Atchison, Kansas. It is a 130-year-old home that is absolutely haunted.
They know of at least 9 people who have died inside. They've caught footsteps, doors opening in the middle of the night, voices.
Could you do that for me again? Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. 2 of them are going off. Can you make that one to the left go off for me? Did you guys leave? Oh, shit. Again. Thank you, Goldie. So, Goldie, I have some instruments out. 9 deaths. Did you guys just hear that? That said 9 deaths. There's 9 documented deaths in this house. I also have a spirit portal going where you could use your words to communicate with me. Oh shit. Thank you. It looked like somebody walked in like halfway in the kitchen and walked back out. Right, Goldie. I really believe you're downstairs with me. Could you answer me a few questions? Could you hit the REM pod for me if you could answer a few questions for me? Oh my gosh. Okay. Holy crap. And that other one's going off over there. Something over here? Goldie, is that you sitting in your chair? If that's you, could you make it go off again? Please. I want to make sure that's you that I'm speaking with. Could you do that for me again? Oh, there we go. Oh shit! 2 of them are going off. Can you make that one to the left go off for me? Did you guys leave? Oh shit, again! Thank you, Goldie. Could you come through the spirit portal for me? And say your name? Yeah? What? Who was that? Charles, is that you? Goldie, just to confirm if this is you. Man, oh man, this is crazy already. I've only been in the house, guys, 15 minutes. Amazing, yeah. Goldie. If that is you, yeah. Could you make it go off again? Maybe make all 3 of those go off for me. On the count of 1, 2, 3. Could you do it for me, please? Oh, shit! Thank you. You need help? There we go. I appreciate you guys. This is crazy. Oh man, I'm not record this yet. Let me put this other one on too, just to be safe. I got one back here. Let's start to record this one. Oh man, this camera keeps shutting off for some reason. Are you guys shutting the camera off? You guys are shutting the camera off. Make those REM pods go off again. Damn. Holy shit, guys. Still going off again. Just so you guys know, this is the chair that Goldie passed away in. She passed away in this house, in this rocking chair right here where the REM pod is at. Now Goldie, if you want to give confirmation you're still around, would you go ahead and light that up for me? If you could. I know you've been using a lot of energy. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Goldie. What about the one on the floor?
Soul.
¿Estás? Abran. ¿Por qué raro la puerta? ¿Dónde están? Yes.
This last video, though, is pretty intense. I had to save it for the last one. It's even more intense than the last one, okay? When an entity is becoming physical like this is when we gotta draw the line. We gotta say, okay, we can create a jail for the spirits, because baby girl is a pagan, a Wiccan pagan. I can create some shit for these spirits. They just don't seem to understand. I'll tell you guys really quick a ghost story, or in fact, just a story of my practices as a pagan Wiccan. Well, a long time ago, I went to see a high priestess who told me that she could see that I had a very bright aura, and she could feel that my powers within were strong, right? And I did practice a lot, and I did start to develop my own style and develop my own thing within witchcraft and paganism. So then I started to really notice that I was good at with spiritual activity and being able to detect it and being able to get it to stop doing whatever, and to get possessions to even stop before they got, you know, fully in. But my fiance that I have now was at work one day, like 45 minutes away from where I was at the time while he was working. And I had started a ritual because he was sending me some really weird text messages that like didn't make any sense. So I had this weird feeling that maybe he had dabbled around with something he shouldn't have and had gotten himself, you know, a little attachment, or even a start of a possession. So I started to get really worried about him, and I just decided I'm going to do this ritual. I'm going to pull the spirit out of him, and he's at work anyways. He probably won't even notice. Well, he did notice. Because he called me in the middle of it, like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? And, well, I had to finish the process. I had to get it all done. So I was like, just hang tight. He started to feel really nauseous and sweating, and they actually let him go home early that night. And when he came home, he looked sick, but the next day he said he felt way better and he didn't feel strange anymore. And after that, I didn't get any more weird texts or anything. So I was happy with the outcome of it all. And we'll just say that he is too. From the window to the window. We got this bonus video. Okay, I'll stop. But this one's pretty freaky because it got them all to leave the home. And after getting them all to leave, it's just like bouncing from window to window. And you'll see what I mean when you watch the video because it sounds ridiculous, but it's what's happening. Trust me.
Top window right there. Top window. Bottom window. Bottom window. What the hell does his face look like? Oh, man, it disappeared. Top window. Right. The hell is he going to zoom in on this? Bottom window. What the hell is going on?
Going through the floors.
And I just want to say thank you for watching this video today with me, baby girl. Leave me a like and a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Spooky videos with baby girl. Sorry, I like to sing a lot. I know. I'm sorry. I do it all the time. It's if it's annoying, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Just get really into it. Have a good night, you guys. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone, if they had a bad day today, has a better one tomorrow. Be better than you were yesterday, but be half as good as you are tomorrow. I love you guys. Don't be an asshole or a bitch.